What is going on, everybody? How are we all doing? And welcome back today to a brand new FIFA 18 ratings prediction video. And today the team getting a look over is going to be Tottenham Hotspur. Spurs, who had a fantastic season, of course famously applying the pressure to Chelsea. But joking aside, they did obviously have an amazing season. Got some players that I think are going to be very interesting when it comes to FIFA 18, because a few of them are due some very big upgrades in my opinion. But as always, if you do enjoy the video, make sure to leave a big thumbs up on it. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and as always on these types of video, I love to have conversations with you guys in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think of the ratings that I've predicted, what you personally think these players will be, and yeah, I'd love to get a conversation going down below. But without any further ado, we're going to kick things off by looking at the right back for Tottenham, and that is Kyle Walker, a player that's actually linked with the team that I support, Man City, so we don't really know if he's going to end up staying at Tottenham, but I think the fair thing to say is he has had his best ever season in a Tottenham shirt. Been absolutely outstanding at right back. He had an upgrade halfway through the season to an 82 rated on FIFA. He's picked up one in form, which is 84, and of course got that team of the season card as well. Always a very strong card on FIFA, and like I say, in real life, I would say he's probably had the best season in his career, which is why for FIFA 18, I've decided to push him up by one to an 83 rated right back. Only by the one overall, but we have given him some slight increases, one in defending, taking that up to 80. And I think that the main thing that needs to go up is his physicality. I think his strength is absolutely exceptional at right back. I don't think it's always his defending that does so well for him, but he's got the pace and the power to get back at defenders, to get back at attackers, which is what makes him so hard to get past. So that'll go up to an 83 physical. And I mean, his card's incredible already on FIFA, so it just make it that little bit more amazing. So the second player that we're going to be taking a look at is going to be Christian Eriksen, another player that had a fantastic season. I'd actually say similarly to Kyle Walker's, probably had his best season in English football in the season just gone. Really was absolutely pivotal for Tottenham. He didn't start the season particularly well, but 5 or 10 games into it, he really was finding it. He really had found his feet. He was pulling the strings a lot, setting up Kane, Alli and Son for loads and loads of goals. And obviously, similar to Walker and a lot of other Tottenham players, got himself an upgrade on FIFA because of that as well. Up to an 85 rated card, his regular one was, and he picked up 3 informs across the season as well as a team of the season card, of course, the Holy Grail. But for next FIFA, despite the fact he has had an upgrade, I think he's going to get boosted up again. I sometimes say when someone's had a winter upgrade that they're less likely to get an upgrade the next FIFA, because sometimes they'll stick with the initial upgrade that they gave the player before. But Eriksen, I do think it's going to go up again by one, up to an 86 rated card. And there's only one thing that I've really boosted a lot, and that's his shooting. I've taken that up by 4, which is quite significant, but 76 shooting for Christian Eriksen just is not high enough. So I've taken it all the way up to 80, and I've also pushed his dribbling by 1 as well to 85. I mean, similar to Kyle Walker as well, this guy is already amazing on FIFA. He's got the 5-star weak foot, he's got the skill moves, he's a fantastic cam, and that's only going to be the same again in FIFA 18 as far as I'm concerned. A very fun player to use, and like I say, had a fantastic season all round. The third player that we're going to be taking a look at is going to be Alli, and I think this is one of the more interesting ones because he's a very young player, but he's had a phenomenal season, as many of these Tottenham players have. Again, picked himself an upgrade halfway through the year, up to an 82 rated cam. Got a ton of special cards. He's got an inform in there, he's got an SBC card, a player of the month card, a young player of the year award card, and also, of course, the team of the season. So, had a fantastic season for Tottenham, and I think he's a player that, me personally, and I think a lot of people out there as well, love watching him play because he's so smooth. He's just got incredible talent, and his touch and dribbling are absolutely sensational. And for FIFA 18, despite the fact he's had an upgrade, again, I'm going to take him up, but by 2 this time, to an 84 rated cam, taking his dribbling up by quite a significant amount, by 4 to 83, and even 83 dribbling feels a little bit low for Alli, if I'm being honest. I've taken up his shooting by a couple as well to the 78 mark, as well as his passing by 3, also up to that 78 mark. His physicality by 3 as well to 80. I think his physicality is something that you can't look past with Alli. He's such a force, it's so difficult to get off the ball with his strength, so physicality needs to go up there as well, and I've taken up his pace by the 1 as well. But the one thing I do want to see, as well as all of these upgrades for Alli in FIFA 18, are the 4-star skill moves. He's a player that's currently only got 3-star. I mean, you look at some of the clips of him and you see him play in real life, it's just mind-boggling how he didn't get that upgrade halfway through the year, because he's a player that's often whipping out the tricks and flicks. And yeah, I do think he deserves the 4-star skill moves, and if he was to get that, as well as these significant upgrades as well, then It's going to be a very, very tasty card in FIFA 18, that's for sure. But yeah, the main thing I want to see are the 4-star skills, and then obviously he's going to undoubtedly get a nice boost on his card as well as that, hopefully. So penultimately, we're going to be taking a look at Harry Kane, and Kane is someone I've spoken about in my player rating predictions already in recent videos. He's actually in my top 30 players in FIFA 18 prediction, coming in number 30. So some of you will have seen this card that I'm about to show already. I'm using exactly the same card, of course, but he's just been phenomenal this season, hasn't he, Harry Kane? 85 rated, again got an upgrade this year. He got Golden Boot, that's twice he's got Golden Boot now. I believe you have averaged pretty much a goal a game in the Premier League this season, which is just absolutely phenomenal. To hit nearly 30 goals and be out injured for as long as he was, it's just absolutely outstanding, which is why I've taken this call up by a couple to an 87 rated one. I think it's very justified. Some people might say that's very high rated, but when you've won back-to-back Golden Boots and shown the clinical finishing and just the general play that Harry Kane has, I think he deserves this 87 rated card. He really has proven himself this year to all the doubters, I think. So overall, I've taken him up by 2, pace by a couple, as well as dribbling as well. Passing also up by 2, and then going up by 3 are his physical and his shooting. 88 shooting, again, some people might say he's very high, but to me, Harry Kane is up there with the best finishes in world football right now. I think he's proving that in the Premier League week in, week out, so he does deserve that high shooting stat, I think. So 88 shooting and 87 rated card could be a deadly, deadly striker next year in FIFA. And the final player that we're going to be taking a look at is Heung-min Son, or Son Heung-min. I don't know where around his name is, which may sound absolutely ridiculous. I've always known him as Heung-min Son, but a guy that has just had a fantastic year when it comes to real life and FIFA, I think it's fair to say as well. Of course, another player that picked up an upgrade going up to 79, also got the 4-star skill moves upgrade, which is also absolutely fantastic to see. But just on FIFA in general this year, this guy has been an absolute monster. Incredible, incredible player. He's got the weak foot, of course, being 5-star, which is phenomenal. The incredible dribbling. I mean, he's 88 plus cards. I'd even say like his 86 plus cards, his special cards are all absolutely deadly. And if he's anything like that next year, then he's going to be one hell of a monster again. But in real life, again, had a fantastic season, picking up a handful of informs as well as some man of the matches. Didn't get a team of the season, which I think most people thought was quite surprising, but did get 2 player of the month, which is more than anyone else got. But on FIFA 18, I've actually given him the biggest increase out of anyone else that we've spoke about today, and out of any of the predictions I've done so far, I think. And that is a +4 overall, taking up his stats quite significantly. Pace by 3, dribbling by 4, shooting by just the 1, passing by a couple as well. And I think the one thing people might wonder is there a chance that he's going to be a striker or a central card next year, because he has got a couple of special cards in those positions? But I think he's going to remain on that left-hand side. That's where undoubtedly he does play the majority of his football. I think the only time he tends to play centrally is when someone like Kane's out injured, or maybe Eriksen as well. So I think predominantly he is still a left midfielder, and I think this card now is going to be just a deadly, deadly one. Just as a regular card next year, you're going to be looking at nearly 90 pace. Great dribbling, the 5-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves, of course, and very decent shooting as well for a winger as well. And also, of course, it's got the 6-foot height, so could be a very, very strong card to start off with next year. I know this FIFA, like I say, he's had an incredible card after he's picked up a couple of special cards, but I think from the get-go next year, he could be a deadly, deadly card. But that is going to end up this video, lads. If you did enjoy it, like I said at the start, make sure to leave a big thumbs up. Always massively, massively appreciated. Let me know what you think of these predictions and what your predictions are in that comment section down below. And let me know as well what team you want to see me focus my predictions on next. But that is going to end up the video. Thanks so much for your support, lads. I will speak to you all next time out. Nidge out.